Can I combine with the supplementary question from the Nairobi Senator? Maybe it might involve the same projects.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. When the CS appeared before us as the Housing Committee, we did explain to her our objections to the Housing Act and explain to her that it was on principle. I'm sure she's aware that we in the minority are still going to ask the courts to have the last say, led by Senator Mutata. Mr. Speaker, the question that was raised by my colleague from Mombasa, Faki, in fact, the ministry has given the residents of Jogoo Road Phase 1 and 2, Jamaa, Mbotela, Ahero and Mawenzi Gardens to vacate their houses by the end of April that is 30th April 2024. And if you see the notice that has been sent to residents, contains a clause here that says that tenants will be accorded priority to purchase or rent a house once the redevelopment is complete. In addition to the question that has been raised by Faki, because Mr. Speaker, if you see, I have a photo of those houses here. These are not houses that you can compare to the houses, say, in Lumumba Estate that were built in the 50s. These houses are less than 10 years old. What is the rationale of demolishing such houses to build something that will look exactly like this, Mr. Speaker? We believe it is a wastage of public resources. Number two, Mr. Speaker, can the CS confirm whether there are agreements that have been signed by this, between the ministry and these residents that will guarantee them what the ministry is saying in these notices? Because, Mr. Speaker, this was the same story in Buxton that the residents were told. When the houses were built, it became another story. And because we said we don't want another Buxton, I want the CS to assure me as the Senator of Nairobi that agreements have been signed with the current residents of these estates that they will actually be given first priority when the units are rebuilt. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. That's the last supplementary question for the to the Cs.Alice. So summarize that question, the two questions from the two senators. Then we call it a day.
I think the questions are basically the same. The two questions